Creating a Sharpie transfer portrait. Transfer your image for your self-portrait. You're going to need a couple things. You're going to need a photograph, and I put the photocopy filter in Photoshop on it to make it easier to see the lines. You'll need a sheet protector, alcohol that's at least 91%, and then Sharpies. Now you could choose a color Sharpie. I'm using black just because it'll be easier to use colors on top of it. So you take your sleeve and then you take your image and you place it inside of the plastic sheet protector. And this is basically going to be the surface where you will draw the details of your image. For smaller details, I find the more fine tip Sharpie easier to use. You can, with larger lines, use a bolder one. So I'm just going to go ahead and trace my drawing. So once you have your image, and you can put a piece of paper behind there to see what you got. If you feel like you need to add more, you can always put it back inside. And then your next step is to then go in and take your piece of paper. You want to use a paper that's fairly absorbent. We're using mixed media XL Canson paper, just right here, and it works really well because then you're going to be able to work into it with different techniques. When you're doing the alcohol, you want to use a spray bottle and you're going to spray it up high, like about 10 inches above your image, and then put your paper on top and rub it from the back. Now, if it happens that your alcohol gets absorbed before the information is transferred down onto the page, you can always add a little bit more alcohol to it. Then this is going to be the base that you can work into. So now I have my image on the page, and I'll be able to work into it with different things. I can use watercolor, colored pencil, acrylic paints, more markers. You could even go into it with just graphite, even watered down Crayola markers. But then you're going to want to work into your piece and create a finished self-portrait for the assignment. And the end dimensions, I'll be cutting this down, and it will be 5 by 7, and that will be the portrait that you will be turning in.